Hello and welcome to the first installment of the Jetboil production by Gabe and me. We decided we're going to make this video, so hopefully Georgia is there to interpret, or I will start to talk like this so you can read my lips better. That's annoying, I know. Anyway, here's our Jetboil. Very fancy. And we decided to buy the Jetboil Flash. Gabe knows why. Yeah, pick up. He's a mute. And we decided that these are the big differences between the Flash and the Zip. That the Flash is a mere 2 ounces heavier, but it holds a little bit more agua. And it has an igniter, which is kind of a big deal. So that sounds like two pretty small things for 20 bucks, because this one's 79. And how much is that one, Gabe?
$9.90.
It's 100 bucks. So anyway, so that's what they cost. And this is the Jetboil. Comes with a nice little fancy looking little Jam-a-Lamma Ding Dong that, I don't know, you can put Doritos in. So, and that's the bottom. And it has a little lid on it, which you can see in the lid. There's a little spout right there, which I've drinking coffee out of. Or, if you just put this on and you want to do something like strain it, you can use it like a strainer like that. And it works really well for that. And it doesn't get hot. The metal part, this will get hot and this will get hot. But it's got a little neoprene sleeve all around it. See? That when it does get hot, and we'll show you when we turn it on, this all turns yellow when it's hot, which is kind of cool.
Oh.
So there's the lid. This is the burner that it sits in. It's a little green thing, and what you do is you flip this part out, and that's how you turn on your burner. Now this one, the Zip does not come with this, but the Flash does. It's a little spark thingy. See a little spark there? Now the Flash doesn't come with, or the Zip does not come with that, but the Flash does. So that's kind of a nice little feature because you have that, and then if you got matches and stuff, that's like a backup. So if it's all you got, that's good. Now the big thing that I like about this is the 100-gram fuel stove or fuel source thingy. And this fits, as you can see, since I'm pulling it out, inside of here with all the other stuff. If you get the Zip, this won't fit in it. It's just like an inch too small. So that's the really nice part about it, is if you're looking to save space, instead of having this somewhere else, you can put it right inside the can. Gabe doesn't talk much. He's kind of quiet. This little thingy here, what this is for, is you can, here comes Trish, she's photobombing. As long as she doesn't come in Batman underwear, we'll be okay. And
there's a stand.
This little thing goes into here like this, and what you can end up doing is leaving it on here, and then if you have a pot or something, you just set it on top of these. But the way this thing works, this is the stand, which Gabe did not properly demonstrate. This is how it sits inside of there, and then these just turn out. Trish is going to keep doing this in the background. So. And you can see where they got little hooks. She's retarded. The little hooks, this thing fits into there so it sits nice and stable. And then there's the bigger containers fit into the bigger hooks. You can see where they kind of sit around. So, and then that sits nice and stable on the ground there. Here come the dogs. So then you take this thing here, screw it on.
We got
And that goes like that. See?
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, stop stepping crap in there. These people are not helpful. So anyway, so that thing sits there, and then you would take this little Jam-a-Lamma Ding Dong, and it all. Oops. Yes, I expect Georgia to interpret Jam-a-Lamma Ding Dong. She's good. She's a professional. No laughing. So then the whole thing comes together like a little space shuttle launcher. Because see, now it's all connected, so it can't fall apart. So it all sits like that. And then all you got to do is I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. Yeah, see that little line there? You can sort of see it. That's where you want to fill it up to. So, see, we're like a cooking show. Water. And you pour that into there. And then all you do, this is where the hearing thing kicks in, is you turn this on and as soon as you turn it, you'll hear it start to go. And then there it goes. Now I'll put the camera up and you can watch. I don't know if you can see it, but there's already bubbles starting to form in there. It only takes it about a minute to boil that much water. So, let me get a flashlight. La, 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 la. Just so you know, Georgia, you're not allowed to change any of the rules. You have to say exactly what we're saying. So, be professional. Oh, and then this handle, basically you turn it one way or the other. See how it gets brighter? And then, if you don't want to go that high, you just turn it.
It's starting to boil.
You can turn it down. But you got the flashlight? You can see it's starting to steam up. I don't know if you can see that or not. But don't know how good our resolution is. Here comes Gabe with an iPhone. Chop chop, youngin'.
I'm trying.
Getting bubbles. I'm not running a timer, but I'm willing to bet we're at about a minute or so. Alright, can you see? You can see the bubbles starting to come up, and there's the steam coming off the top already. So it's pretty effective. It works pretty quick. And it's big enough that I cooked a half a box of spaghetti noodles in it, and I'd say it maybe took 10 minutes to actually cook them inside the container. So I will let you watch this because it's mind-blowing. I'll drop that in there then. Wouldn't it be awesome if Gabe dropped Trisha's phone into the
Oh no,
boiling jet
that
boil?
would be bad.
That would be fantastic.
Do it, Winnie.
But I don't know how good I guess I'll find out when I go back and edit this. Text message. Basically the water's boiling there. So that took, all of about a minute. And then all you gotta do, see here you can see how this turned yellow? Before it was gray. So once it's hot, that turns yellow. Which is, I guess, a safety feature. And then all you do is just turn that off. And that's it. We have boiling water. You can see the steam. And that's the joy of the jet boil. Now, if you want ramen noodles right inside of there, as you can see, you basically just break them. You can get 2 packs in there. You can take your meal of oat. That drops right in there. Boop. But the big things I would say is basically the reason I like it is because I can get the fuel container inside of this one, and they make a bigger one too that's the Sumo, but that's even more money, so depends on how much money you want to spend. But anyway, I did all the talking, Gabe did none. That is our official review of the jet boil.